quick wee stop there because I forgot that I'd sorted my bike. But with the wonders of modern technology, i.e. a phone with internet access and a bank card, a quick call to Mrs. Robertson to WhatsApp me a picture of the front of the V5 and the bike is taxed again. So I just pay my road tax monthly, £9.71p currently. So it cost me £6 more to do it that way, but that does allow me that if the weather turns shit, I'm not sitting with the bike in the garage for months on end with tax on it. Well, there's nobody crossing, so goes what this light is for. Anyway, Old Eagle again. Now let's face it, if January is going to stay this mild, look at that, it's 11 degrees now. Christ, we get days in summer where you get to 11 degrees. Doesn't feel it, by the way. I mean, I've got the heated grips on. I am well wrapped up. When I had my helmet off there, just to make a quick call, there's my Cardo pack talk has packed in once more. I didn't feel like 11 degrees. Anyway, on we go. So the next little place from memory from Aberfeldy is going to be Kenmore. And I was just going to say, I was up here not that long ago and the road was flooded. The tail's pretty high there, isn't it? Not surprising with the amount of rain we've had of late. Again, global warming, eh? I remember when winters, you got a proper winter. Snow in December, sometimes even as early as November, but now it's coming later and later. I mean, we did have a tiny little bit in December, not much, but some there in January. Again, not a hell of a lot. more likely to get snow in February sort of time now. I mean, even on the hills there, what a lot is there? Excuse me. So I particularly like this road, and I've been riding it, you know, I rode it a few times last year. You know, take me out to Kenmore, up to the Benlors car park, etc. Sometimes going right across that way into Glenlyon. It's not that, you know, it's not that I am a particularly fast rider or anything like that. I just like to do it at a normal pace. Enjoy the scenery. Enjoy just being out. Enjoy the freedom that riding a motorcycle gives you. A freedom that the government are trying to take away with the banning of motorbikes with an internal combustion engine. So as the axe looms, if you want to enjoy these freedoms, then you better start thinking about one, getting a licence, because again they're being that harder. Two, buy it while you can, because battery only bikes come in 2035 currently, so if Labour get into government they're going to reverse Mr Surek's decision to delay it to 2035 and bring it back to 2030. What better reason to not vote for Labour do you need? Not that I am a Tory or advocating them in any shape or form. I think all politicians are all the same, generally a waste of space, if only their own interests at heart. But any party, if they came out and said, yeah, we're just going to completely and utterly overturn this banning of the internal combustion engine. If a party came out and said that, I would vote for them. You know, a complete role reversal. Do we want EVs? Do we fuck? Are they saving the planet? Are they fuck? Where all the minerals, materials to make the batteries come from? Slave labour, child labour, from third world countries run by dictators. We're only getting put down this route because there's cash changing hands. That's my opinion. What a view, eh? Loch Tay through the trees there. pick a side, any side, just not my side. So this is Tenere. So there is a gated community getting built here for very rich people. I'm not local, so I don't really have an opinion on it. I'm pretty sure that if you stayed here, you might not be too happy. That's part of the land that's going on. Seemingly they've been buying up lots of property and land in the area. I believe the Tenere Hotel has been bought by the group that are running this. And this is Tenere. So this loch here, Loch Tay, really quite busy in the summer, paddle boarders, etc. Lovely setting. Let's have a wee look actually. Oh, it is nice. In the distance there, you can just see Ben Lawers poking out. I'll show you that, being glass. Plenty of snow up there. There's a nice little road that actually takes you up to Ben Lawers car park and then over to Glen Lyon. Anyway, however you pronounce it. Not going there today. The likelihood is there will be some residual snow and ice on that road. And I didn't want to drop my bike, so I'm not going there. 8 degrees. Tenere, very pretty little place. There's a marina, a couple of restaurants, some wee sort of touristy shops. But like I say, it's summertime, been quite busy boating on the loch, water skiing. There'll be all sorts of activities. So Loch Tay basically goes from Tenere and it finishes at Killin. Loch Tay feeds the River Tay. And the loch itself is fed by, well, there's various rivers that flow into this. Crannog Centre. One being through the river that actually flows through Killin itself, where there are some spectacular falls. Falls of Duckert. Is it? Sure it is. Anyway, we'll stop and we'll have a wee look. Now, I've got these cheap Chinese batteries. I mean, I did stop in Aberfeldy. There was still some charge in it. And I've just had a wee look in the mirror there, and I can see the wee red light is still flashing away. But I know there's a wee passing place. There's a wee parking bit up here. And I might just pull in and do a quick battery change. Well, I do have my power cable. I could actually just bung the power cable in and run the camera on that. I'm always quite cautious when I ride this road at this, winter time, because there is a lot of shite on the roads, and as you see, there's a lot of trees around here, and you tend to get, after it's been windy, or when it is windy, you get branches and all sorts of crap coming on the road. Like I say, why rush? People are always in a hurry. I know folk that are 100 miles an hour all the time, rushing through life, always in a hurry to get somewhere or do something. Relax. I'm not getting all philosophical here, but you get one life. What are we going to get at best? I mean, I'm 52 this year. What have I got ahead of me? Another 20 years maybe? My dad didn't reach 72. So if I've got another 20 years, do I want to rush through life? Do I want to... Well, I already made some, my lifestyle changed massively a few years ago, for the better. Yes, it was difficult for a good while, but now, definitely in a much, much happier place. No stress. Quite choppy out there today. That gives you an idea how windy it is actually. And here's the rain. Well, we knew it was coming. Okay, quick wee stop there just to change battery. I bought some of these cheap Chinese batteries. They've been alright. I mean, they last for about an hour. Which is... there's not a lot of difference between that and a proper GoPro one. Maybe a wee bit shorter, but at half the price. I can live with that. Perthshire bin men, according to one of my mates, Loudy, the highest paid bin men in Scotland. Whether that's true or not, I don't care. That's what he tells me. Windy now, tell you that. Still 9 degrees though, but the wind has certainly picked up. Kind of get buffeted from the side here. We are in a valley between two sets of mountains, so obviously wind wise it's going to be getting channeled down off the hills and down into this valley. The reason that the lock was so bloody rough, but it's bearable for now. I know there was, I've been checking the forecast this morning, gusts were meant to be getting up to sort of like 40-45 mile an hour. I checked a few different places en route. Whether I am still going to head to Liverpool, don't know. It's, what is it now, 10:40. So left the house this morning at Tenere. So an hour and 50 minutes in, stopped for fuel. Got me stop in Aberfeldy there as well. I'm doing alright. The rain has mainly been staying off. There was a tiny wee flurry there. Nothing major. This is Lorsch. Not much to Lorsch really. A few houses. And Ben Lorsch Hotel, which the last time we stopped at, they informed us, oh no, we don't open till 4 o'clock. Well, it was actually not in that accent at all, because it was some English chap that I've taken over. So they like to charge a £5 to use the car park if you're heading up the hills. I have no beef for that. Personally, I would be going up to the Ben Lorsch car park, starting a wee bit higher, and that car park is cheaper as well. So, I can't imagine that they have a car park attendant that comes and checks that you've paid for your ticket for the car park. But if I'm up there, I always do. The money's used to keep the car park and the road up to the car park in the nice state it is, so why not? Bloody hell, it is windy. Well, quite low cloud level up there. See some lights. No today for going up the hills. You're not going to get any views up there today. Good for the snow though. And if you like getting up downhill, I can certainly recommend Ben Lodge and Nelmar Tamakin, the Tamakin Ridge, which is on straight across from Ben Lodge, both access from Ben Lodge car park. Both very nice walks, though I do prefer Ben Lodge out of the two. You get Ben Glass and Ben Lodge done, and you can continue on and do. Can't remember what all it's called, but degrees now. Pretty windy. Very much doubt that I'm going to get to Ullapool today. Looking at the clouds that are up there, the likelihood is that the weather is going to change, and not for the better. But we'll see. Let's just we'll press on the now to Cullen. Might be that I circle down and head down to Callander. The one, it's not a drawback, but one little thing with the 2X Ranger helmets, and I have had a 2X2, I didn't have a 3, and then this one's a 4, right to my cousin there, is they have peaks on them, and the 4 is a definite massive improvement over the 2 for wind buffeting. You do feel it a little bit. I mean, on the 2, the 2 was hellish. You know, times that I would take the peak off of that. On this, I've never done that because it is a lot better. But when it's windy like today, it catches it every now and again, and just reminds you that it's there. So to the right here, the Benlor's car park is up there. not suitable for HGVs, and in winter, well, be cautious. Definitely no for HGVs. This time of year, if there's snow on the ground, then expect to have to deal with loss of traction and forward movement. Take note if you are a driver of a rear wheel drive vehicle. And it's a great road, and taking the road right over, it's a nice little road, a bit potholey in places, especially once you pass the Benlor's Dam itself. There's a massive big dam in the Benlor's Reservoir. It's a huge dam, and I mean gigantic. Now you used to be able to drive right down to the base of it, but they've stuck a gate up, and then for a while the gate basically had a lock on it, which, well, you just took it off, no problem at all. The padlock was buggered. But last time I was up, not only have there used to be a wee bit you could get a bike through as well, not a bike anyway, but not only have they fixed the lock, they've blocked that wee bit as well. You know, they really just don't want you going down towards the dam, and I can't see why. I mean, I used to take Hiluxes down there and photograph them, and you know, it gave you a nice backdrop, but it actually really showed you just how huge this dam is as well. But now you can't. I mean, you can park your car and walk down there. They just don't want you driving down there for whatever reason. It's a pity because there's a nice wee camping spot there as well. I just straddled the road. Fuck. There's Cullen in the distance there. That is where we are heading. And then probably go on a wee bit. See what the weather's like. You gain quite a bit of height as you get into Glencoe. That's my wee sort of how cold is it going to be? I mean, I checked with the Met Office site this morning, and it was saying sort of 7-8 degrees, which is fine. You know, at that there's not going to be, you know, any chance of any ice or snow or anything like that. Definitely not. But it is also a very, it can be quite windy, especially when you're going up over Rannoch. Might venture up to maybe just the Greenway Light. That's the thing, there's lots of options. You're never stuck for an alternative route in Scotland. There's so many wee places you can, you know, if you can't be, if the weather changes there or it's getting a wee bit cold, then you change your plan. So Cullen, I am pretty sure, is under Stirlingshire's jurisdiction, not Perthshire. Quite sure my mate Loudy has had to come and attend to the odd bin lorry coming off the road up in this area. There's normally signs telling you that you're now entering Stirlingshire, or just Cullen. And the wee bridge. No, that's no a speed camera. You're not fooling anybody. One's a nice wee place. I have seen, you can't see through the trees here, but being up here, and all this has been underwater, and round here, all underwater. You know, when this floods, so these fields and everything all underwater. That happens quite a lot. Too bad, just spin. I've seen that car park down there. You know, the boat's just sort of bobbing about in the car park because it's flooded. Again, global warming, eh? We'll get a wee look at the falls. They're up here. Again, summertime, Cullen can be very busy. But like a lot of places in Scotland, a lot of these wee tourist sort of traps, this time of year, indeed, everybody's hibernating. Well, definitely some water flowing there. I've seen them running a bit higher than that. Not bad though, eh? Well, you really want to jump in there anyway. That's for certain. Right, we've got a wee stop across here. Aye. Hey, Bonnie. Right, I think I'm going to press on still. I was going to get off there and have a wee walk down, but you know what? The rain's off the now, so let's just make a bit of progress. So it's Cullen. Going back to helmets, so as I was saying earlier, I am probably going to order a Turex 5. Now, sizing my RIs, I've always found that, I mean, this is my Turex 4 just now and my Turex 2 were both small. When you first get them, they feel really snug. Not uncomfortable, but you know, you certainly, you know it's on. There is quite a good amount of adjustability on them, and other folk I spoke to are always quite surprised that a size small fits my head. I do have a rather large curtain, as we say, but obviously no, not that. I mean, if I could find a retailer and actually have them in stock, I would try a medium. I mean, bike shops up here are, well, that's another one just shutting down. Mickey Oates is closing just all of a sudden. If I could find one that actually stocked Turex, without me having to go down to Edinburgh. Again, there's a couple of shops down there that have them. I didn't ken the Drysdales in Perth do. Well, check it out. I would try a medium. Yeah, I could just order a small and a medium and send back whichever doesn't fit. Because measuring my head in the way that you're meant to, then I should be a medium. But like I say, when it comes to actually putting the helmet on, a small has felt more comfortable. And I mean, I can ride for hours. Didn't get a seat, he didn't notice any uncomfortable in it. I don't feel like there's any pressure on my forehead or anything, and certainly this does not lift even when it's a windy day like today. I don't feel the helmet moving about at all, which previous helmets I've had, I'm trying to think, I had a roof box there for a while, that was definitely too big. That was quite high. I had to wear like a silk balaclava when I had that on, just to, you know, make it fit. And even then it wasn't great. A few different AGVs, Shark, they were all, you know, when I was younger, different type of bikes, sports bikes. Whereas for a good few years now I have been much more into the adventure style bike, more sit up as opposed to crouched over. Definitely more comfortable for a man of my age. And since then I've always stuck with the Tenere RI. Incredible build quality, you know, handmade. And when you read more into how they make these helmets, like there's 12 stages, 12 people involved in making it, the helmet. It passes through 24 pairs of hands, and it's all completely, there's no automation at all. So you're getting what I regard as one of the best helmets. RI do make the best helmets, but the Tenere range has always been, for me, right up there. The quality and fit, finish, just can't beat it. Pay for it. It's an investment in keep me alive, eh? So like I say, how much is your heat worth? Brave soul. So this road, I never used to have average speed cameras on it. And yes, there's been times that I've been on this road and it's been closed because of an accident. Generally further up, once you get past the green railway. And it is probably a road that putting down, you know, getting the cameras in and getting the speed kept down has probably saved lives. So the speed cameras start just at Cullen there at Lextoll, which used to be an amazing place. If you wanted a used Defender or Land Rover, they had an amazing selection. And now they no longer do, it's just a petrol station. I remember when it changed hands, and then kind of went downhill from there. Pity, because Defenders, old Defenders now, Christ almighty, he was sitting on a gold mine. Talking about gold mines, there's one in Pine Drum, or Tin Drum, depending where you're from. Ben Moor, hopefully the distance there, well not really a distance, it's there. Now that very popular Monroe to be done. Car park down here. You can't see the top today. What we're looking at is not the top of Benmill. The top is in the clouds. Been there, done that. Not for a while though. So I'm guessing, you know, because there, oh, there is one facing the other way. I don't. Is that taking the rear camera or is it just pointing to the other side of the road? Who knows? I'll stick to the speed limit anyway. So the next place on this road will be the Highland metropolis of Tenere. And those of you that remember, Take the High Road is not to be confused with Glendarach, which was fictional anyway. Take the High Road sung around about Luss. Near Loch Lomond. Here, Loch, I don't know how you pronounce it. Loch Lubar, Lupir, Lupa, Lubar, Lapa. I don't know. It's a loch anyway. Another thing that we're not short of in Scotland is lochs. Plenty of them. Mountain Rescue, there it is. I get asked quite a lot by guests from south of the border, you know, do I appreciate where I stay? Of course I do. I mean, but sometimes they ask you, do you really appreciate where you... Of course I do. I fucking love the scenery up here. I make the most of it. I get up north, further north than, you know, a lot of people. I can't. In Scotland, I've never been further north than bloody Fort William. Maybe I have more. Why would you know? The further, to be honest, the further north you go, the better I believe, you know, especially if you're once you get really quite far north of Inverness, right along that very top bit is spectacular. And you know, out into the islands as well, so Orkney, which I've been to a few times. Shetland, not been to, planning on going this year because we can get a flight for Dundee. Who'd have thought that, eh? Dundee Airport this flight, it's a Shetland, so definitely doing that. Last night booked our ferry for our wee Western Islands trip, so from Mallaig to Loch Boysdale, which is in South Uist, and from there we will have basically about 24 hours in Uist, maybe a wee bit more than that, but anyway, in fact will be more than that. And then from there we will get the ferry for Perthshire across onto Harris, and then we've got a couple of days in Harris onto Lewis. Now Harris and Lewis are basically joined anyway. Don't know how you get another ferry. And then for Lewis, now last time I went I got the ferry for Harris back to Uig on Skye, and that was my original plan, but there was no dates, so we changed the plan. Since our last days on the island are going to be in Lewis anyway, we are getting a ferry for Stornoway down to Liverpool. So 2 adults in the car, 3 ferry trips, 200 quid, which I didn't think was that bad. Bit more expensive than taking the bike, basically nearly double the price, but as Lindsay will not go on the bike, and to be honest I have not got a problem with that. I am quite happy not having to take a pillion. Plus there's, you know, luggage room. Anyway, so we're going to the car, I'm going to take the tent. Whether we actually do any camping, who knows, but certainly on Uist we are going to book into a wee hobbit hut that I stayed in last year, the tractor shed up in North Uist. That is going to be our destination, just one night in there, and we'll get around the island when we arrive and the following day, because I'm giving myself enough time. I think 24 hours. Getting the last ferry across to Harris is going to give us plenty of time to explore. Hopefully the weather will be kind. We're going in June. I went last year, sort of like October time, I think it was, and it was good. I was very lucky with the weather. So this is going to take us to Tyndrum or Tindrum, again depends what flavour you are. I call them both. And Tyndrum has a gold mine, because there is gold in them there hills, Scottish gold. First bike I've seen today. So I'm not the only fucking idiot out. Still 8 degrees, raining now, obviously. Get the camera a wee wide. So Tyndrum is famous for the green welly. Green welly stock. Very, very popular with bikers is the green welly. Not just because it's got a petrol station, but it really is generally a biker meeting spot, if you like. There's a good food cafe across the road, owned by the same people. There's the green welly. One of the most expensive fish and chip shops, if not in Scotland, I would say in the country, but bloody good. And Mrs. Robertson really likes stopping. Yep. Especially if you happen to be passing at the right sort of time, you know, i.e. lunchtime, dinner time, any time really. But the same family also own, there's an American diner type thing here as well. I've been there. I would, if you've never been at the Good Food Cafe, I would go there as opposed to the American diner. Cars holiday park here with chalets and caravans. Used to be called Pine Trees. It was owned by people like Kent. But I know they sold it. There we go, the Good Food Cafe. Oh, the Real Food Cafe. I thought it was the Good Food. Oh well, it's the Real Food Cafe. And TJ's Diner. Tyndrum Inn, never been, so can't comment. And the green welly stop. A couple of bikes. It's normally quite busy. Normally absolutely hoaching. Lots of folks on bikes. Hoaching, by the way, means busy. Now here you got a choice. You can go Oban, or Fort William, Fort Bill. Just now I'm going to be going on the road to Fort Bill. We'll see what it's like the further we get up. This takes you to Bridge Orchy. I might go as far as that. I might go on to Glencoe. Glencoe's 30 miles away. You do gain quite a bit of height heading up to Glencoe though, so it might be a bit windy, a bit chilly. What we're on 11:20. See, this is the big thing about it this time of year, is it gets dark. Quite early. Basically about 4 o'clock, 4:30, and you're darkness, and that brings a new set of problems, and deer, especially on some of these roads where they will just be out. So ahead of us here, Ben Doran. There's one in the clouds. I don't know what that one is to my right now, I have no idea. But Ben Doran, I have been up at a couple of times. I really like it. The start of the walk is very, very boggy, however. But once you're actually on the actual mountain itself, the route's really good. Steep, but really quite an amazing mountain, and it's an absolute brute of a hill. When you see it, it's just huge, big, you know, very foreboding. Look at the size of it, Jesus. Aye. Up the top, quite interesting, very rocky, big slabs of rock as well, so it's quite an interesting mountain. And I'd say I've done it twice, once in summertime, once in the depths of winter where it was cold, it was a challenge. It was, but it was a good day out. I mean, down the bottom here it was like kind of like a day like today. There was no snow lying, but once you get up there, it was deep. It was interesting. It's icy. There was crampons on, visibility. Oh, nice pothole. Visibility on the road was not brilliant. See, potholes, that's another fucking reason I don't like riding in the dark. Because that was a belter. Probably wouldn't knock you off, but it would certainly wake you up. So the Bridge Yorkie is down here. What I say about the Bridge Yorkie? It's like a wee outpost. There's a train station, there's the Bridge Yorkie Hotel. Which I've stayed at a few times with Mrs. Robertson. Very good food. Also camped around the back of the Bridge Yorkie Hotel. The wee camp spot there. Interesting story. Myself and Loudy years ago were out on the bikes, we camped there, we went in, we had an open tab in the bar, we drank a lot, and then we got the bar bill, and I'm thinking, that can't be right. Never said a word. So literally we had drank all night, and we both like a beer, and we got a bill for something like 40 odd pound. Yeah, look at that. Fucking pothole city. So aye, that was a bargain. So we just, what can I say, we just paid our bill and went on our way. No questions were asked. No fucks were given. And the rain's on proper now. So I think the plan still 8 degrees. We might push on a wee bit further. I mean, so far, like the heated grips are on and they're doing their job. You know, my hands are not cold. Obviously this bike's got handguards on it as well, which does keep the wind chill down to a minimum. And I've got these, I've had these Dainese gloves for years. They're still reasonably waterproof. When you get full on pelting down rain, they eventually do kind of leak. They are Gore-Tex, but I mean, again, these are about, must be 10 years old at least. I've done many miles. The Gore-Tex membranes do tend to, over time, they break down and become less, well, become totally that way. Fat, let water in. So, Bridgeworthy Hotel. But these are still doing no bad. So far today anyway, my hands are dry and they are still warm. The weather's kind of deteriorating quite a bit here. See ahead of me, visibility. It's getting down. A lot of surface water as well. Alright, 11:30. Keep on going for a wee bit. So the big thing is along here you get up on the moor, and the road basically cuts through Rannoch Moor. And that's really quite an open bit of ground. If you're over on the West Highland Way, then going across Rannoch Moor bit can be interesting if it's blowy. So I think what I might do is the next sort of lay-by is pull over, this bit around here, as you go over this wee bridge, can be quite blowy. Well, it's not too bad now. This is where it starts to really open up. I don't know how well you're seeing this in the camera, you know, I'll give it a wee wipe every now and again, but the rain doesn't help. Up here, I like it any time of year, eh? It's just a fucking lovely place. Mere big potholes away, fuck's sake. Problem with them is, bike hitting them no great. It's other cars just swerving out. It's all of a sudden, you know, you're getting a car coming into your fucking side of the road, which can be a wee bit unnerving. there is a wee car park up here, which used to have a stag that hung about at it, and then he was quite old and somebody shot him. Now, he was shot not to get eaten or anything like that, it's just that he was the dominant male and there was no way he was doing any riding anymore. He was that old. Sorry to be crude, but it's the truth. So that was having an effect on the deer population, you know, as dominant male, no able to sire any young. So a decision was made by Sunday to take about, he was a beautiful big beast there. And done this time, should read. Have a look, little baby, here. There's all our food van up here as well, but no today. I think that carrot has just been dumped. So Glencoe is just up there, it's not that far away. Looking at that window that's coming in. So I think what I'm going to do is head back and call it a day. Aye, so hopefully you've enjoyed this wee video. I'll just get my ass off the bike there, and yeah, onwards and upwards. First ride of the year, well, second ride of the year, first video of the year, more to come. So bye, cheerio for now, goodbye.